Listen to me. When I won my first fight, everybody want to celebrate. Everybody say, Khabib, let's go party. Let's go celebrate your victory. You know what I do? I go straight back to mountains, straight back to training. My corner, they ask me, why you don't celebrate? Why you don't rest? I tell them something very simple. This win, it means nothing if I stop now. The work, it's not punishment for me. The work, it's not punishment for me. The work is who I am. You understand punishment for me. The work is who I am. You understand? Most people, they think hard work is something you must force yourself to do. Something painful you must suffer until you reach your goal. But I discover something different in those mountains of Dagestan. Something that take me from small boy wrestling bears to becoming most dominant champion in UFC history, 29-0. Never lose. I don't learn to tolerate hard work. I learn to need it like I need air to breathe. Let me tell you where this started for me. When I'm 6 years old, my father, he'd take me outside. Very cold. Dagestan winter, it's no joke. He don't take me to play. He don't take me to have fun. He take me to train. Every single day. No excuses. No negotiations. And here is what people don't understand about this story. I don't hate it. Even as small child, something inside me, it respond to this challenge. My father, he see this. He tell me something I never forget. He see this, he see this. He tell me something I never forget. He say, easy choices, they make hard life. Hard choices, they make easy life. This is truth. But my father, he don't just talk about discipline. He show me how to love the process. He make every session about improvement, not just suffering. Every drill, it has purpose. Every repetition, it's building something. This is not torture, this is creation. I am making myself into something special, one painful repetition at a time. You must understand this difference. First real test, I am 8 years old. My father, he arranged for me to wrestle bear cub. Yes, real bear. People see that video now, they think it's just crazy moment. But there is deeper lesson happening. The bear, he is stronger than me. The bear, he is unpredictable. The bear, he don't care about technique or rules. And I must find way to survive, to adapt, to keep going when everything in my body screamed to quit. After this session, I am covered in scratches, exhausted, everything hurt. I asked my father, why you make me do this? His answer, it's simple but very powerful. He say, if you can wrestle bear, you can wrestle anyone. But more important, if you can make yourself wrestle bear, you can make yourself do anything. That day, I learned biggest opponent is not person in front of you. Biggest opponent is voice in your head telling you to stop. You must defeat this voice first. Now here is interesting part. As I grow older, something changed inside me. Training sessions my father make me do, they become training sessions I want to do. I start waking up before alarm. I start adding extra sessions my father don't even ask for. Discipline that come from outside, it become discipline that burn from inside. I am not working hard because I must anymore. I work hard because not working hard, it feel wrong to me. You understand what I'm saying? This is secret everyone miss about me. They see discipline. The secret everyone miss about me. They see discipline. The secret everyone miss about me. They see sacrifice. They see undefeated record. But they don't see transformation that happen inside. I don't become addicted to winning. I become addicted to work itself. The sweat, the pain, the process of becoming better than yesterday. Victory, it's just side effect of my real addiction. My addiction is self-improvement through hard work that never stop. Think about what happened to most people. They work hard for goal. They push themselves through pain. And when they finally get what they want, they stop. They celebrate. They rest. They lose edge. But not me. When I win first professional fight, I don't celebrate. When I win championship, I don't party. When I go 29-0, I don't stay just because everyone say I'm greatest. Each victory is just another point in endless journey of work. I remember someone asked me about my hardest training camp. My answer, it shocked them. I say every training camp is hardest because I make it that way on purpose. I don't train to stay at same level. I train to go higher. Even when I am champion, even when I have nothing left to prove, I train like hungry fighter trying to make name. Why? Because work itself, it become my identity. It become who I am. Let me tell you about moment after Conor McGregor fight. Biggest payday of my career. Biggest stage. Whole world watching. I dominate every second of that fight. I make biggest trash talker in UFC history look helpless. And what I do after? While Conor making excuses and planning business, I am back in Dagestan training harder than ever. Someone asked me why I don't take time off. My response very simple. Why would I take time off from being myself? This is who I am. You see, most people see training as separate from living. I see training as living. I see training as living. Hard work is not something I do. It's something I am. When you reach this level, when work becomes identity, you don't need motivation anymore. You don't need discipline like everyone else talk about. You need to work same way you need to breathe. It becomes natural. It becomes necessary. But listen to me carefully now. I'm not born with this mindset. My father, he built it brick by brick, session by session, year by year. And this means you can build it too. It will not happen tonight. It don't happen tonight. It don't happen tonight. But there is process. There is path from forcing yourself to work hard to needing work like you need water. First step my father teach me is this. Show up every single day, no matter what. Not when you feel like it. Not when it's convenient. Every single day. Rain, snow, tired, hurt, doesn't matter. You show up. I train sick. I train injured. I train on holidays. I train on holidays. Because my father teach me that days you don't want to train. These are days that define who you really are. These are most important days. But showing up is not enough. Second lesson is intensity. I never go through motions. Every session is war against my previous self. My father, he watch me and say, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. There is no staying same. So I train with intensity that make other fighters uncomfortable. I push past pain most people never approach. Not because I enjoy suffering, but because I enjoy person suffering is creating. You must understand this. Third element is patience with process. Here is what separates me from everyone else. I never train for next fight. I train for next 10 years. Every session is investment in future, not planning. This long-term thinking, it changes everything. It removes pressure of immediate results and replaces it with satisfaction of daily progress. I can love today's work because I am not obsessing about tomorrow's result. Process is everything. Let me share a story that shows this perfectly. Before I joined UFC, I am already champion in other organizations. I have offers from many promotions. I could jump straight into big fights, big money. But my father say no. He make me spend years developing craft in smaller shows, fighting tougher opponents than necessary, building foundation that cannot be shaken. Those years feel like delay to everyone watching. To me, they are necessary construction. I am falling in love with mastery, not fame. When I finally make UFC debut, I am already different. Other fighters treat training camps like necessary evil before real thing, the fight. I treat fights like brief interruptions in real thing, the training. This mindset shift is everything. When training become main event and competition become intermission, you flip script on hard work. Everything change. Watch how I talk about my training partners. I speak about them with more respect than my opponents. Why? Because they are ones who push me every single day. Opponent on fight night, he is just testing what my training partners already know. Real battles happen in gym in Dagestan, where nobody watching, where there is no belt online, where it's just work for sake of work. This is where champions are made. My father teach me to create rituals around work, not just routines but rituals, things that make training sacred. I pray before training. I call my mother. I go to same spots in mountains. These rituals, they transform hard work from chore into ceremony. When something becomes sacred to you, you don't skip it. You don't negotiate with it. You honor it every single day. Now I want to talk about something very important. The difference between motivation and addiction. Motivation, it come and go. Today you feel motivated, tomorrow you don't. This is normal. But addiction is different. When you are addicted to something, you don't need motivation. You need it regardless of how you feel. This is what I have with hard work. I am addicted to it on diction. When don't negotiate, I train as what I have with hard work. I am addicted to it. On days I feel great, I train. On days I feel terrible, I train. Feeling doesn't matter anymore. You want to know how to build this addiction? I tell you truth. You must do work long enough that it become part of your identity. Not 1 month, not 3 months, years. My father make me train every day for years before this addiction form. There is no shortcut. There is no hack. There is only consistency over a long period of time until your brain rewire itself and say, this is who I am now. But here is good news. Once you build this addiction, everything become easier. Not because work become less hard. Work is always hard. But because you stop fighting with yourself about whether to do it. Decision is already made. Question is not if you train. Question is only how hard you train. This removes biggest obstacle, which is internal resistance. I see people, they waste so much energy deciding whether to work hard. Should I train today? Do I feel like it? Maybe tomorrow is better. This internal debate, it kills you. It drains your energy before you even start. But when you're addicted to work like me, there is no debate. There is no decision to make. You just do it. Same way you brush teeth in morning. You don't debate about brushing teeth. You just do it. This is how work must become for you. Let me tell you about my father one more time. When he passed away, hardest moment of my life. I think maybe I cannot continue. Pain is too much. My addiction to work. Even in darkest moment, I go to gym. I train. Not because I want to, not because it make me feel better, but because it's who I am. Work save me when nothing else can. This is power of addiction to hard work. My father, he always tell me, pressure make diamonds, not excuses. When things get hard, this is when you become strong. When things get easy, this is when you become weak. So I never run from pressure. I never look for easy path. I look for hardest path because I know this is path that make me diamond. You must do same. People ask me, Khabib, how you stay undefeated, how you dominate everyone. Secret is simple. I'm more addicted to work than anyone else. My opponent, he trained hard for 8 weeks before fight. I train hard every day for 20 years. My opponent, he makes sacrifice for training camp. I make sacrifice for training camp. I make sacrifice as way of life. My opponent, he work hard when he must. I work hard because I cannot imagine living any other way. This is difference between champion and everyone else. Champion don't work hard just to win. Champion work hard because not working hard would mean betraying themselves. When work become part of your soul, when it become non-negotiable part of who you are, you become unstoppable. Nobody can beat you because you are already beating yourself every single day in training. Nobody can beat you because you are already beating yourself every single. I am not special because I have some gift others don't have. I am special because I fell in love with process of becoming special. Every morning when I wake up, I am excited to train, not excited for result, excited for work itself. This is what you must develop. Love for process, not just love for outcome. Think about this. If you only love winning, what happens when you lose? But if you love work, losing just means you must work harder. You never quit because work itself is real. I never fear losing because even if I lose, I still have my work. Work is constant. Work is reliable. Work never betray you if you don't betray work first. My father used to say, champions are made in places nobody see. This is truth. When I become UFC champion, people think I become champion that night. No, I become champion in mountains of Dagestan years before. I become champion in mountains of Dagestan years before. I become champion in training sessions nobody watch. I become champion in moments when I want to quit, but I don't. Championship belt, it's just confirmation of work that already happened. So now I ask you, are you ready to fall in love with hard work? Not tolerate it, not accept it. Fall in love with it. Because this is only way to become great at anything. You must reach point where work itself become pleasure, where pushing yourself become addiction, where pain of training become familiar, friend instead of enemy. Let me give you a challenge. For next 30 days, show up every single day to whatever work you must do. No excuses, no negotiations. Just show up and give maximum intensity. After 30 days, you start to feel different. After 60 days, it become habit. After 90 days, it become part of who you are. After 1 year, you become addicted. After 5 years, you become unstoppable. This is path. It's simple but not easy. Remember what my father told me. If you give up, you already lost. Every champion was once beginner who never give up. Change your mind, change your life. Be yourself, be humble, be honest. These are not just words. These are principles I live by every single day. These are principles that make me who I am. When you have good people around you, good things happen. This is why I keep same team my whole career. This is why I keep same team my whole career. This is why I stay in Dagestan even when everyone say I should move to America. This is why I listen to my father even when I think I know better. Because surrounding yourself with people who value work like you value work, this make addiction stronger. You feed off each other, you push each other, you become better together. I tell you one more secret. Hard work alone is not enough. You must have purpose bigger than yourself. For me, it's making my father proud. It's representing my region, my people, my culture. It's showing world that kid from mountains can become champion. When your work connect to purpose bigger than yourself, you find strength you didn't know you have. You push through walls others cannot push through. So find your purpose. Find your reason. Make it bigger than money. Make it bigger than fame. Make it about something that matter when everything else gone. For me, legacy matter. Respect matter. Respect matter. Honor matter. Money come and go. Fame come and go. But respect you earn through hard work, this lasts forever. This is what I work for. People say I retire too early. They say I should fight more, make more money. But I achieve what I set out to achieve. I defend title. I go undefeated. I make father proud. I don't need to prove anything to anyone anymore. But even in retirement, I still train every day. Because remember what I tell you. Work is not something I do. Work is who I am. Retirement from fighting doesn't mean retirement from work. Now I'm training next generation. I'm passing on what my father teach me. This is new chapter of same story. Work never end. It just changed form. Instead of training myself, I train others. Instead of pushing my limits, I help others push their limits. But foundation is same. Show up every day. Give maximum intensity. Love the process. Become addicted to work if you take only one thing from what I tell you. If you take only one thing from what I tell you today, take this turning myself. Stop looking for easy way. Stop looking for shortcut. Stop waiting to feel motivated. Start working. Start today. Start now. Show up every single day for next 6 months and see what happens. I promise you, if you commit to work like you commit to breathing, your life will change in ways you cannot imagine right now. I don't tell you this will be easy. I tell you this will be worth it. I don't promise you will never want to quit. I promise that if you don't quit, you will become a person you cannot recognize. You will look back 1 year from now and say, that person who started this journey, he is not same person I am today. This is power of addiction to hard work. So make choice right now. Easy choice that lead to hard life, or hard choice that lead to easy life. My father gave me this choice when I am 6 years old. I make hard choice. This hard choice make everything else in my life easier. Not because challenges go away, but because I become strong enough to handle any challenge. You can become this strong too. Remember, pressure make diamonds, not excuses. Every champion was once beginner who never give up. Change your mind, change your life. These are not just motivational quotes. These are principles tested in fire. These are truths proven through years of hard work. These are lessons written in sweat and blood and sacrifice. 10 years from now, you will be somewhere. Question is, where? Will you be same person you are today, or will you be transformed by addiction to hard work? Will you look back with pride at battles you fought and won against yourself, or will you look back with regret at potential you never unleashed? Choice is yours, but I tell you this, hard work never betray you. Hard work never lie to you. Hard work always pay back more than you put in. Always. So, go. Always. So go. Stop talking about what you will do. Stop planning perfect moment. Start now with what you have. Show up tomorrow. Show up day after. Show up until showing up become automatic. Push until pushing become natural. Work until work become who you are. This is path. This is only path. And I promise you, this path leads somewhere special. Somewhere most people never reach. Because most people never willing to pay price I'm talking about. But you are not most people never willing to pay price I'm talking about. But you are not most people. If you are still listening to me now, it means something inside you recognize truth in what I say. It means you have seed of greatness that need only hard work to grow. So water that seed every single day with sweat. Feed it with discipline. Protect it with consistency. And one day, you will stand as champion of your own life, looking back at journey, grateful you make hard choice when easy choice was available. This is my message to you. 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 This is what my father teach me. This is what I live by. Now it's yours. What you do with it, that's up to you.